Welcome back. We're having fun with Amy Artman. Now, are you prepped for the interview now?
I am. Somewhat apprehensive that you're going to talk about now what we were talking about. No, I don't care. I'm a spray tanner. I don't mind saying
No,
Okay,
listen,
she just
you
said
brought it up.
We were talking about spray tan, so there you go.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much
Now,
for
what's
having
happening
me.
to the library? Is everything just dead now?
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, I don't believe that for a
Let's
second.
go.
No, of course, there's all sorts of wonderful
Yeah.
things. And since there's been a Halloween theme, I'll kind
Yeah,
of start
yeah.
off with that. That if you've got kids, if you have little ones, it's the 31st. That's right. Let me get my notes here. Which Monday is the 31st. The entire library will be in costume, basically, and so all
you
of
guys
their
go all out, don't you?
The children's department does a wonderful Halloween program. We'll have our normal. They're going to have a trick-or-treat party, so they're going to play games to make sure and wear your costume come during the day and bring your little ones. And often the librarians will dress up. I know I'll be there, so yeah, I'll be dressed up, and it'll be fun to come in and be a part of that. And then leading up to that, of course, this week and next week we'll have our normal story times for kiddos, and those are all themed around Halloween and around Fall Festival and that type of thing. So since I've been with you all, we've added a couple of new story times.
Okay.
I want to make sure I get this right because we have our standard children's story time, and that's ages 2 to 5, and that's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 10. That's the one we've done
That's
for a
one forever.
long time, exactly. But the children's department has added a school-age story time, and that meets on Tuesdays at 3:30, so after
they get off school.
and that's kindergarten to 5th grade. So that's kind of a little bit of a new offering. And then we're also doing a toddler time. And this is for infants to 2.5, basically. I mean, little ones to 2.5. And you do have to register for this one because of the age. They need to know who's coming in. Since it's the child and the adult, they need to plan for space and those types of things.
Right.
So just call the
Now,
library.
How does that work? You read to the toddler?
You know, gosh, I'm not sure what they do with toddler
okay.
time. But I know
It puts them to sleep, maybe.
maybe so. It's also, though, beginning as soon as you can to have a culture of reading in your family. So,
And we all know how important it is for children to grow up with the reading.
exactly.
And they enforce that in school as well. And I mean, there's statistics to prove that
That's right.
intelligence of a child that's been read to
And think of the intimacy between
Certainly.
the parent and the child as you read. And I think it would be interesting, you think that they're too little to kind of know what's going on, but if we sat and thought, what's the earliest book we can remember being read to us, I'll bet we were about that age,
I'm sure,
Probably
maybe
so.
2 or so, that we could start. The Mouse and the Motorcycle. I made my mother read that book over and over and over again. And I know I was tiny when we first started doing that.
It was green eggs and ham.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I will not eat them, Sam. I
Yeah,
am.
please don't start. I have nightmares about reading.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
And then we also have programming for teens. I don't know if people know that the library doesn't just do programming for kids, but also for tweens and teens. They're going to be having Halloween festivities going on the 31st as well. And then on the 27th, they're going to be showing Nightmare Before Christmas, that great Tim Burton movie. So
That's
those,
on a Thursday, right?
Thursday at 3:30 to 4:30 is when the teens and tweens do
cool.
their
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So that's the whole upstairs children's department.
that place will be popping.
Exactly.
Cool,
And hopefully
cool,
downstairs too will be.
And feel free to browse around and check out a book while you're
Oh,
there.
sure, if you'd
Certainly.
like to. Absolutely. But the big thing, do you have a Nook or a Kindle or an iPad or anyone who does?
I'm not sure about those.
Do you have an iPod or an MP3 player? Well, I do. Let me start again. You always take a risk when you ask the question. Anyway, the Boone County Library, as of November 30th, will be able to offer ebooks. So this is a big deal for us. This means that we begin to be, hopefully, the first stop for people online when they're looking for books, if they have an e-reader.
Nice.
And we knew we were going to be doing this for the past several months, and Amazon.com, who does the Kindle, was kind of in negotiations with the organization that provides the software is called Overdrive. And as of September, the Kindle is on. So now all of the major e-readers can download library books for free. So
Right.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Now, and can't you integrate into other libraries as well? Is that a possibility too, or is that not?
Say that again.
Well, okay. It seems like LaVoice had talked to us at book club about it, and you could even access other libraries or books from other libraries.
Through the Kindle, is that what you mean? Or?
Well, I know that Overdrive is kind of like a repository,
Right.
basically, and so the Rogers Public Library is already doing Overdrive.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
that's that kind of,
yeah.
and
Right.
so it's almost like having a whole new collection
Right.
open to you,
Right.
basically. And I know for some people there's hesitance about the ebooks. I just like the feeling of
And
the
you
book
pointed
in
to
my
it to me
hand,
when you
'cause
said
you said
that.
I had some. I'm not sure about them.
Now, can you access that on your iPhone?
Yes.
Because I have an app for ebooks. So
Yes.
Okay. Good.
And something that even people who aren't so sure about the ebooks are excited about is this will also have audiobooks. So if you're an audiobook person and you have an MP3 player, or if you have a computer, I mean, I didn't know this. You can download any of this stuff if you just have a laptop or a desktop. So it makes ebooks available, and ebooks are. I know that the actual Nook or the Kindle or those types of things are somewhat expensive, but then the books themselves, you can have hundreds and hundreds
Exactly.
of books
Yeah.
on that reader. So we're very excited about being able to add just another level of service to Boone County by being able to provide these.
You bet.
You know, we were so worried about the outcome of libraries when the internet came out.
Exactly.
Now it's just totally reversed.
Exactly. Everyone's predicted the death of books for decades.
But we'll
And
always
Right.
read. I
No.
mean, there's no way that we won't.
This isn't to replace books. This is to add to what the library already provides. Exactly. So that's kind
It's
of
a
the
great
big
service,
thing we're
you
announcing
bet.
and we're excited about right now.
Okay.
All
Great.
right.
Great. We'll come back.
Well, thank you for
We
letting
want you
me
to come back.
today
Certainly.
and
You know,
make those announcements.
you had talked about the tanning thing, the spray
Oh,
tanning.
yes.
And
We're going back to tanning.
For the Halloween thing. Could you spray green and maybe be an alien of
That
some
is
kind?
such a good idea.
I know.
Ooh,
You
I'm
should
thinking,
do that.
No, I'm asking if you would do that. I would love
I would
to see
do that if they provided it,
If
but
they
you
had
probably
green-
have to clean your machine and stuff after that. That is a genius idea.
Or-
You should market that.
Or maybe just go down to Sherwin-Williams and get some green paint.
I'm fairly sure that would kill me. Because I think your skin can't breathe, like,
Oh,
you know,
really?
Exactly.
Just leave a
Goldfinger.
little- just leave it-
Right.
yeah.
Isn't that how they killed the chick in Goldfinger?
That's an urban myth. Come on.
Oh, really? You try
Don't
it
do that
first.
at home,
You
please.
Yeah, you try it and
No,
then let
no,
us know how that
let us
goes.
know how that goes.
Okay.
It's not-
Thanks so much, Amy.
Thank you very much. Always glad to be
I hope
here.
that we started your day out right.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. Up next, we're going to be talking to who are we talking to?
Jack Sparrow. I
Jack
think.
Sparrow. Yeah, that's who we're talking about.
So
Darryl
we're not going
Horton
to
is
tell you
here.
anymore. Well, we weren't going to tell you anymore.
Well,
until you just did.
I just did, but we won't tell her about
We're
what we're talking
gonna
about.
talk to Jack
That's
Sparrow.
a tease. You'll have to wait and
with
see
us.
what's going to happen.